tomorrow, I'm hitting the reset button and we are starting over. This week, I hit the reset button, and I think through it all I recognized that my sophomore slump was the source of a lot of different things, but I think one important thing was lacking discipline in the things I did. It was the little things like not wanting to clean out my room when it would take me literally 30 seconds to pick up a piece of clothing that fell on the ground. And that resulted in me letting myself slide when my alarm rang 2-3 times in the morning and not pulling myself out of bed. Of complaining about an assignment when it would take me 30 minutes to finish it instead of just doing it and getting it done. So I had to go through my goals again and recognize where this was coming from, what I wanted to accomplish by the end of the semester. And my pastor had a sermon on Sunday that really spoke to me about work. And it's this whole idea that we're not meant to live like the people in WALL-E, riding around on all of our electronic gadgets and just FaceTiming our friends with absolutely no work to do. We're meant to work and to find joy in it. And I think for me, I needed that change in perspective and a reminder that a lot of the times things aren't easy, but we still have to do it. And even for me in nursing, we got bombarded with our giant anatomy exam last week, but I had the opportunity to put my nursing skills to the test just 2 weeks ago when a kid in my Japanese class fainted. So there are a lot of ways that I'm beginning to see things pull together, and instead of complaining and dwelling on the bad, I have to be intentional with my time and the things I do to reach for the good.
And then for percussion, I'm going to start, there's 7 spots, right?
Yeah.
1, 1.
Okay, and then for the nose, you have to palpate for alignment too.
Oh, you palpate for alignment.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it says inspect and palpate.
Is this?
And we were all fine on time too.
Yeah. So we have the time.
5 minutes.
So this is not fine. Oh, I think either is fine actually. How do you feel, Casey?
I'm actually okay.
Good.
I feel like it's like annoying because it's a test, but like it's such like an exciting nursing
Dude, I
class.
woke up today and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like done. I felt so accomplished. I was like,
to like the hour, like we could be like, oh yeah, we can go head to toe.
yes. And now if anybody else needs a head to toe, we can give it. Yeah. Chillin'. Now it's like, so we have a head to toe. These are our cards. And it's like waiting to be called in for the SAT. We're just chilling and trying to maintain our calamity, yeah. But we'll see. I think it's just, it's like you can't freak out. Like if you forget, I think it's just you just keep going. Because I think either way, when you check the cards later, you can't tell what you missed.
I mean, I feel like
Can you?
yeah, usually memorize everything like completely. If you guys, like nursing doesn't work, you guys can like go and do the theater or something.
They finished. Happy. Finished, and we are at our celebratory banh mi meal. It's a good feeling.
It is a very good.
We are very, very lucky though with our instructor. No joke.
No joke.
So I'm so close to being done. Right now it is 4:20. Yeah, I have accounting at 6, but after that, a lot of my classes are beginning to wind down to finals. So I'm very, very relieved. Yeah, I need to go meet my friend at Huntsman now. Back in the GSR, so you know things are really serious. This sheet has my life and everything important to me ever on it. Audrey just went to the bathroom and she walked the wrong way. I don't know, I feel very jittery right now, but I think it's more because I just really want to be done. But I think everyone has that feeling because it's like, before a test happens, you feel like, I guess, guilty for doing other work because you're like, oh, I should be studying for this test because if I study a bit more, maybe I'll get a higher grade, which is not true, I've learned, but still, it's just hard to like focus on other things when you have exams in that present moment. Okay, borrowing cash from a bank on a 3-year loan. So that'd be debit cash, credit, bank,
Flow, not change.
Where's financing? Because it's coming from bank, so it's financing.
Oh my god!
So it's no change. Whenever it's CFO, you have to check the list, yeah.
If it's customers, right?
Okay. Return on equity. So because you're getting the money, it doesn't mean it's income though. So that's why net income doesn't change. It's time. of the week and my second. Oh shoot! I actually have 2 more exams, anatomy exams after today. 1 lecture, 1 lab, and then hello Thanksgiving. I finished and my brain is really fried. And now I'm having a game night with people from my church. So it'll be a very fun end to a very exhausting and stressful day. Oh, you went so hard! Well, you just draw a new card every turn. Oh, bro, we're still at this.
Wait, how many is this? 2? You're a good person, right? I'm a good person. Right.
This is it.
Whoa, I love it.
Aww.
I still have 1 more.
Alright, okay, that's it, right? We're only waiting for Emily.
I wrapped up this week this morning, being in Center City, being able to celebrate my pastor and our friend Isaac in our fellowship running the 10K or the 13K. But it reminded me, these people, they run this race not for the glory, but it's a race against themselves to beat their own time, to accomplish this for themselves. There's no major prize at stake, but you do it because you want to challenge yourself and see where you can go. And it reminded me a lot of this verse in 1 Corinthians 9:26, where Paul says, "Therefore I do not run like someone running aimlessly, I do not fight like a boxer beating the air." At the end of the day, we run with purpose, with intention, with drive. That's the way we were created to be. And when people say you find freedom in discipline, it's so true. And I think right now the thing I'm struggling with is to find freedom in those 24 hours that are given to me, making the most out of it with the people I appreciate and care about, pursuing the passions I love, and doing everything in my life to bring glory unto Him. So that's where I am now. It's cold and the weather isn't great here, but all I know is that these discomforts and this hardship is helping to build me up into a stronger person.